Well, my friends, thanks for coming. If you've been following me, you know that there are certain key tenets of my channeling. One is, what are we individually? We are a glint of the eternal, holding a point of focus, participating in the expansion and completion that was set forth by the perfection of Source. So here we are, the only species on this planet that is carrying the equal ability to create and to destroy. So as I approached the question of what is morality, what is immorality, we have to rinse and repeat another function of energy. It's well believed that energy can be neither created nor destroyed. However, my guides have told me that energy can be sabotaged from its integrity so that it loses the ability to express in the evolution of all that is the integrity of its form. And that's really what destruction is. And so here we are with this capacity to be immoral, this capacity to destroy the integrity of other forms. Now, we can understand this a lot with what we're doing to the earth as a species, what we're doing to each other as a species, the other species on the planet. We are sabotaging those energy forms so that they cannot fulfill their God source given species purpose. And I guess that's what the definition of immorality would be. However, my guides and angels have also said that there are no rules, there is no judgment. And so, how does our capacity with the ability to create and destroy expand the universe? Well, for participating in the expansion. Well, for one thing, we know that the engine, the motor, the driving force of the expansion is opposites. Like dark, heat, cold. Anything you can think of as an opposite is what evolves everything. And so here we are, the species that is performing both creative and destructive acts. So one might argue, my guides and angels use the phrase integrity of form a lot. And the trees that you can see behind me out the window are in perfect integrity because they are not choosing to be less tree-like than they can be, obviously. And this is why nature is so wonderful, because it's full of integrity of form. And yet, what about humans? Are we carrying integrity of form, even with this ability to create and destroy? And this is a question that really comes to me right at this time with Gaza, with the Ukraine, with even this country, where greed is trying to enslave us deeper and deeper into systems that may or may not contribute individually to integrity of form. So when we try to be the best that we can be, or be as creative as we can, or be all the positive aspects of humanness, what this does is it makes us feel better, because to feel better is why we came. Happiness is why we came. To feel emotions is why we came. There is no ability to feel emotion without a physical body. And so our integrity of form is to feel emotion. And what feels better? Fear or love? What feels better? Anger, hate? Um, it's even the current time that we're passing through right now is a yin to a yang, or a yang to a yin, depending on how you see it. To evolve humanity, if we make it, to a more positive, creative stance. And I think morality itself is a word that has a lot of judgment in it, but we can observe the difference between hate and love here. And perhaps that's what integrity of form means for a human, is to understand that difference and make a choice. So I'd love to hear what you think. And until I see you again, please be well and please be blessed. Thanks for coming.